Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Duran Ethos' adventures, and, well, we just finished Belsavis, I gotta say. I'm extremely happy about that, and we're now back on our ship, and we also had a very sad event happen in the previous episode with Nadia, but we did get to see some more of her personality, and I think that sort of area of her personality is very, very intriguing, very interesting, and hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of it.
We have convened to offer the condolences of the Jedi Order on the passing of Senator Tobus Grell.
Nadia, your father was a great ally. We hope you'll continue his noble efforts to guide your people into the Republic.
I will, and everyone back home should respect me as a successor.
You still have remarkable respect for your people's customs despite your travels.
There is another matter. Senator Grell's will was left in our care, and one portion concerns both of you.
To the Institute of Xenozoology, if they can display it. But finally, my most important concern, my dear Nadia. She is so gifted, but these children of the Emperor are both gifted and trained. Therefore, I ask Nadia be accepted for a Padawan's training, and taught by the SWTOR of the Jedi Order.
We've had time to discuss it, and we consent for Nadia to become your Padawan.
An excellent idea. Nadia is strong in the Force and quick to learn.
Really? You'll train me?
Nadia, a Padawan begins with a vow to honor her master and the Jedi Code.
Oh, then I promise to follow the Jedi Code and to respect my master and listen to his lessons.
And I swear to teach you the ways of the Force, protect you from evil, and remind myself that training is eternal.
This is everything Father wanted. He'd be so happy.
This proves what the blasted Empire's capable of. The Eshka won't be enough. We need more. Something extraordinary.
Duan,
every crazy spacer has a story about Voss and those mystics. You want to fight the Empire with legends?
I'll take anyone willing to battle beside me, legend or not.
Rumor says Voss is home to Force sensitives called mystics, who can heal any injury and see the future, counter any plan. It's got to be exaggerated, but if there's any truth to it, these mystics might swing a Republic victory.
Untrained Force sensitives are dangerously unpredictable. These mystics could join the enemy.
Yes, the Council has seen that pattern before.
Come now, Zio. You don't need a Jedi to teach you right from wrong.
If you truly believe you must go to Voss, be wary. Those mystics may use the Force, but they don't know our ways.
Good luck. Senator Grell's death should not be in vain.
Ooh, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Look at that, though. 1200 influence with Nadia. Extremely nice to gain that, because obviously she's going to be mostly our active companion for the most part now. Now, the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about is Voss is actually pretty high level as far as I'm aware. Isn't it? Let's have a look here. Where is it? Yeah, it's 44 to 47. Oh my. I might be having some problems, but I must just mention that there is a new event, a new experience event coming February 7th, and that means everyone's going to be leveling up very fast.
The fabled Voss. A few overblown words and everybody rushes to one tiny little planet. Even us.
Their predictions have all come true?
It turns out both the Republic and the Empire believe these stories. They're competing to sweet-talk the Voss into an alliance.
Who's winning so far?
The Voss. They're getting gifts of technology, trade, diplomats, hanging on their every word. There's a Republic ambassador in the Voss capital who might help us, Sophia Farish.
Perhaps she could get us to the mystics.
I will speak to her.
Watch yourself. Remember, if you pursue the mystics, you'll be right in the Empire's way.
Well, as we've seen in the past, it actually does not matter too much. because we can slaughter any empire that dare set foot before us. Yes, exactly. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to speak to Hello Voice, because there's actually a bonus mission here, and I don't think I've ever before had a bonus mission on my ship. Maybe once, but I can't remember it.
Tiarte fulquamas, limis galigal, zraben gigiawa, magoriest kiberu giasnu.
I am happy to give you the chance again, Hello Voice.
Garfkiodiam, tiest ziti cormili kiest madwa. Kabiest mechetur, janor griske imdi jorkiest meta.
I heard your people once tried to cleanse the galaxy of all sentient species.
Ane, yo hiafne takta. Zoekie or afargiet, tagmak torsthital, getiet.
When we speak of such things, we use the word abomination.
Quatra, ratieske tot. Kabiest mechetur, janor griske imdi jorkiest meta.
Could your brothers ever cooperate with other races like you?
Zekien actest vertin huli tikmen kitieb. Blestmiet minlija ta iltaya. Kawe mahue, jelu kolost je hafne siniestka.
You said your people are driven to annihilate other species, but you opposed it. Why?
Bibquet gifmerst dole giandet bizo kayest. Zraben gigiawa, magoriest kiberu giasnu. Garfkiodiam, tiest ziti cormili kiest madwa, kigret, torakara, koatmur, hier sorgikiest.
Your population had grown too big and needed to split. Your unusual ideas helped it happen.
Gatforum be, moater, kawe mahue, jelu kolost je, hafne siniestka, bilkur kentokba.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like hearing about all of the races that usually we don't get a glimmer of light about, to be honest. And now I'm waxing lyrical about the way that they speak. Oh, how fantastic. It's going to be me saying things like, oh, the tree was upturned, and all that kind of thing. I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just making fun of myself for using similar wording to them. But yeah, I thought that was actually really nice to have a bit of an insight into the Eshkar, because as I've said in previous episodes, I wasn't a big fan of them, but now I actually like them quite a bit. I like Hello Voice, should I say. I like Hello Voice and his followers much more than the other Eshkar, because obviously they want to kill me, but, you know, in general, I personally find their backstory and the way that they speak rather fascinating. So, I guess we'll head on down. Yes. It's like those game shows, you know, when they get chosen, when the contestant gets chosen, and it's just like, you know, Simon Baker, head on down, or, you know, without the stuttering and hesitation. Oh, I gotta say, it's actually rather unusual to be down here on Voss, because usually when you're in Voss car, you... Oh, group phase. Okay, well, yeah, I was just wondering what that phase was over there, because I've never been down here before. And that's actually rather hilarious, considering I've been here 7 times before. Maybe more, dependent on what I'm doing here, but the point is... Yeah, I've never been down here, and... I mean, look at this, okay? So, these are the roads most traveled. You just go along here, along here, along here. Never been down here before. That's pretty cool, and that's actually happened a lot with the Consular. Seems to take you to the paths less traveled most of the time.
And of course, the Voss were delighted when we bloodied those Gormak savages. Imperial training, you see.
How lovely. But my guest has arrived, so you may leave.
Of course. I'm sure one Jedi will make all the difference.
My apologies. He test a Kitanax patients. Sophia Farish, Republic Ambassador. What brings you to Voss, Master Jedi?
I need to speak with the Voss leaders about recruiting some mystics to my cause.
You... what? I should explain. Sith Lords have taken entire systems to war to gain a single mystic healer. One mystic visionary can change Voss culture with a word. And you want them as soldiers?
How can one person wield so much influence?
No mystic's prediction has ever been wrong. It's the foundation of Voss society. Please understand, mystics are rare. Only a few are born in a generation. And with the Gormak tribes expanding, there's even fewer. It's become too dangerous for potential mystics to go on pilgrimage and finish their training.
Surely the Voss would be grateful if someone protected these young mystics.
The Voss are irrational about interference with the mystics, though they might be more accepting of a Jedi. And if they saw you help a potential finish his training... But it's long odds. Only 1 in a dozen actually becomes a mystic.
If the Force is truly with us, failure is impossible.
I hope you are right. Now, Athel J is gifted, but hasn't studied much, and Hien Sa is sympathetic toward the Empire. Or there's Gaydon Ko, an acquaintance of mine, a potential visionary. If he becomes a mystic, he's entitled to a huge entourage, including healers and Voss commandos.
I will speak to him.
Havran, please book a room at Baston's tea house and send an invitation to Gaydon Ko.
Sorry, Madam Ambassador. Gaydon Ko left Voska with his family group this morning.
He's gone without a real escort? They'll be killed out there. Jedi, you have to go after them. He will have gone to the closest holy ground, a cave below the mountain. Oh, wait. The ritual. Before you enter, cut branches from these trees, here and here. Their scent will make you pure enough to walk the holy ground.
If that's what it takes to reach Gaydon Ko and his family.
Be careful. Away from Voss-Ka, the Imperial's manners tend to deteriorate.
Oh, I think that's kind of an understatement, isn't it? Okay, so we have to take a branch from the Tree of Life, Duty, and Death. Well, that's absolutely fine. So let's go up here and see what we can do about that. Now, we have to take a speeder. All right. I gotta say, these trees have been vastly overhyped, I guess you could say, because each one of them has been looking extremely unremarkable. And I suppose that's the reason. I suppose that's the reason why they're special, because they're all unremarkable, and usually things that are amazing are usually looking pretty simple. So, there's the Tree of Death. Obviously, this is kind of an exception to the rule that I just actually said, but the point is that the Tree of Life and Duty, the Life Tree was extremely, extremely small, and the Duty one was kind of just a regular tree, like this one. So, yeah, bit weird, but I suppose that's the Voss for you. I mean, we know them. They like the unconventional for the most part, so I guess that's fine. Well, there we have it. I've had to move my way through the entirety of the cave, through every single Shacklaw that was in here, with the exception of potentially one, because, well, that one was, well, kind of skippable, and it was elite, so I didn't really want to fight it. Didn't really want to fight that, so, yeah. Anyway, seems like Nadia is proving herself extremely well here. She's doing a lot of damage and helping us out a lot. Oh, here we go. Shacklaw Alpha. Hello there. Okay. Well, this is going to be pretty easy, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so I'm just going to run away a little bit here. Make sure that we don't really take too much damage, because even though we have a shield and the capability to use it, I don't really like using it yet. I like to be able to use my kiting abilities until I need to. Until I need to use the shield, of course, because that makes things a whole lot more efficient. So there we go. That's reasonably easy. And I hope that he has learned a lesson. Or he's just going to say, I knew this was going to happen. In my vision, I foresaw it.
A Jedi. My thanks. My family was not enough protection. All happenings are necessary. Still, their deaths trouble me.
Your family is not lost. They have returned to their source.
Beg pardon. Source?
It means your family's all right. They're not suffering anymore.
These deaths have a purpose. Pilgrimage would have revealed it. My journey ends. My family gone. Holy grounds defiled. An outsider trespasses.
I came hoping to accompany you on your pilgrimage.
A Jedi Protector exceeds a Commando skill. You're an outsider. Can I trust someone, not Voss?
On my honor as a Jedi Master, I swear you can trust me.
You may accompany. When I become mystic, you shall witness my visions.
What's next for us?
I go to Novices Hall at the Shrine of Healing. The healers will be honored to teach me. First, a marker on the pilgrimage path. I pay homage to Lishina.
Gaiden Ko, your family should be laid to rest before we leave.
I will send word. Time is short. Pilgrimage will explain this. You leave first. Call on your device if it is safe. I follow. The pilgrimage path awaits.
Oh, okay, so apparently, yeah, that's okay, so apparently he doesn't have visions yet, so me saying, oh, yes, I had a vision, I was correct about you coming to save me, that was completely wrong, but it seems like, I mean, look at this, he brought his family here, and they're all dead, and now he's just like, oh, well, it was meant to happen, or something along those lines. I really don't like that, to be honest, because it's like, it's kind of wasteful. Is that not wasteful? I personally think it's wasteful, considering that could have been avoided if he had just waited, right? Well, anyway, that will be it for this episode. Next time we're going to be going to the pilgrimage, blah blah blah. Yeah. Next time we're going to be going to the blah blah blah, and then we'll see what we can do about completing the next mission. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.